Hey guys, it's Gina, and I am going to run you through this layout that I'm making today. I am starting with this DCVW. No, I think it's not actually DCVW. It is actually Mambi. It's a Mambi stack. It's called You and Me, and I am going to use 4 different pieces of paper from this stack, and you can see the stack. This stack that I purchased the stack from Joann Fabrics. I had to order it online though because they don't sell it in the store, and it is all Sandy's fault. Oh Snap Gonzo made a layout with this stack, I don't know, like a month or two ago, and I then needed it. I had to have it. So it's all Sandy's fault, but I love it. So I'm going to use that black paper there, and I'm going to use that as my background. I'm going to use that to frame out my actual background paper, which is this paper that says a love story. And I know you're going to think, oh, it's about her and Stu. No, it's about Stu and his love of French fries. Yes, that's the theme of my layout today, Stu and his French fries. I am cutting a bunch of different strips of paper from this stack, and I'm going to use this. It's a very layered layout that I'm making. I am going to use, like I said, 4 different sheets of that Mambi stack, and then I'm going to use what am I trying to tell you guys? Two other there's my scrap stash. I have 2 ways that I keep scraps. My more recent scraps I throw in this box and keep by my desk, so I have it if I want to pull things out. And then I'm thinking that the volume on my videos is a little too high these days. So I'm going to pull that down a little bit, and you guys can tell me if it's better. I'm not sure. But anyway, let me go back to my scraps. I'm feeling a little ADD today. So anyway, my scraps. I'm going to use this floral paper to mat the photo of Stu and his French fries, and that paper is from Basic Gray. It's from the Piccadilly collection, and it's called 3-Layer Cake. And then there's other scraps on my desk that are true scraps. I only knew what that Piccadilly paper was because it still had the branding strip on it. Otherwise, I just throw my scraps in that bin and then just use them as I think about it, which isn't often enough. Let me put it that way. So I'm using a bunch of scraps here, layering it all behind this photo, like I said, and then I was telling you I keep my scraps 2 ways. So my most recent scraps I keep in that bin next to my desk. And then I have a 10-drawer roll-around cart kind of thing that I bought at Michael's, or Joann's, one of those two. And then I keep the scraps once they become non-recent, which basically means that when the bin gets full, or when I don't want a scrapbook but I want to be in my scrap room, so I'm going to be organizing, is typically when I go ahead and file those scraps then in color, by color. And the way I file scraps, everybody asks, I see a lot of questions about, like, how do people file scraps because if they're multiple colors. I just file the side of the paper that I like better. So if, it's predominantly orange and I think that's the side I'm going, that I'm most likely to use and I like it better, then I file it in the orange bin. That's just kind of how I do it. I am pulling these wood veneers. They're a collection of wood veneers from the Scraptastic kit, a number of Scraptastic kits, and I'm using a bunch of die cuts as well. So when I made this layout, I had like 4 or 5 kits on my desk that I hadn't used because, you guys know, the end of last year I didn't scrapbook very much at all. So I just, instead of keeping them in their kits, I just went ahead and pulled them all out. So I don't really know. I'm pretty sure these are Scraptastic wood veneers. I'm going to use this little frame that says hello. No, the little frame does not say hello. It's a little frame, like book plate. And so I put that down, and then I'm going to layer this hello on top of that, and then you saw me staple that acetate word lovely down, and then here's a little die cut that was just in my little die cut pile, and that little black one, and then that little like flag one on the side there, which is what I'm going to use to do my journaling, because there's not a whole lot of journaling to do on a page about your husband and his love of French fries. I'm going to add a couple of gold enamel dots around the layout. I'm going to bracket that hello with some gold dots, and then you'll see later on that I'll pull some wood veneer hearts and put them on the layout, and then add some more enamel dots around those little hearts to like make little embellishment clusters. I am using that Love, again, it's one of those wood veneer pieces that I just pulled out of one of the kits. I'm pretty sure it's from Scraptastic, or it could be from Freckled Fawn. I don't really think it's from Click Kits. Those are the three kits that I subscribe to, Click Kits, Freckled Fawn, and Scraptastic. So it's from one of those three. And here's what I said. I put those two little heart wood veneers down, and then I just put a couple of little enamel dots next to it. I'm going to use this roller date stamp to add the date to the layout. The date was January 1st, 2015. I'm going to add it next to that black stripe at the bottom, and I'm actually looking, I have a collection of roller date stamps. Don't we all have a collection of roller date stamps? And I was looking to see if there were some that I wanted to use just to put some words around the layout, but I didn't find any that I really liked. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. In the journaling, Stu never misses an opportunity to try new types of French fries, especially one boasting to be the best fries in the world, like French Fry Heaven did in Panama City Beach. Unfortunately, these weren't on Stu's best list, but rest assured, there were none left when he was finished, though I will admit the kids helped a bunch. So we were down in Panama City Beach, as you know, because I've been scrapping a lot of our pictures from there, and the kids were with us, so they kind of helped Uncle Stu with his so I actually did more journaling. I told you I didn't do a lot of journaling, but I actually did more journaling on this layout than I thought I did. And then up there, I just put French Fry Heaven, Panama City Beach. And you know, we were down there for New Year's, so I'm trying to scrapbook all of the photos. I'm trying to scrapbook semi in order this year so that, you know, my layouts go with my project life. I've said that a couple of times, so I'm still trying to do that. Here I'm looking for some letter stickers that I want to use to put a different, like a subtitle on here. I'm going to use these thickers from American Crafts. They're the Delight font and obviously in the black color, and I'm just going to write Stew and Fries on the same angle as the way this love story leans. And I believe after that is put down, that will be the end of this layout. The layout was really, really quick, 31 minutes from start to finish, and there it is. There's the final look at it. You can see more photos of this layout as well as a description and the supply list on my blog if you want to go check that out. It's gina-beth.com. And what else? I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. You guys take care. Bye.